Lee, we've drawn 0-0 against Canvey Island. Are you happy?
I'm happy we kept a clean sheet and a really tough place to come. You know, we said let's keep a clean sheet today and see where it takes us. And yeah, I think you've got to give the opposition a bit of credit today because they didn't let us play. They spoilt everything we tried to do. We couldn't play our normal football, but I think the conditions and a bobbly pitch had a little bit to answer to for that as well.
I was just about to mention the pitch. It's from where we were in the press box, it didn't look too bad, but being on here you can see it's bobbly, the grass is long,
yeah.
Pass inside like the Hawks.
Yeah, no, it was difficult for us and we knew that, and the wind was strong as well, as it always is here, and you know, we knew we had to deal with those two elements, and I felt we'd done that reasonably well. You know, we had the better chance in the game, and really if you look at it, we probably 1-0 would have been a fair result, but we've got to go and do it again Tuesday. We've got to take them home and hopefully on a better pitch we can play better football.
Another FA Cup game, another red card. Nick Chardy, for me, I was stood just to the right of you. He didn't need to make that tackle in my eyes. What was your view on it?
Yeah, no, it's easy to say he shouldn't make that tackle. He just naturally done it. He had a bad touch. The ball got stuck under his feet, and he didn't want to leave Warren 1v1 with a guy bearing down on him. He just tugged at his shirt, and it's a yellow card. So as soon as he'd done it, he realised that is the wrong thing to do, but it was the natural thing to do, if you like. And yeah, it's disappointing, and we had to see it out for 3 or 4 minutes at the end.
And what did you make of the referee's performance overall today? I mean, from myself and Trev, it was intermittent.
I thought he'd done okay, the referee, to be honest. I thought, you know, listen, he got a couple of little things wrong, but the major things he got right. And, you know, you're always going to get a couple of little things wrong, but no grumbles, really. And
a couple of fans walking down to this interview have asked me to ask you, Ben Swallow, it's not been used that much. Why wasn't he brought on today?
Well, for me, it wasn't Ben's type of game. It was a physical, hard-working type of game that we had to grind out, and I know he can hurt the opposition, but he needs to be allowed the space to do it, and it's not the type of pitch that he can dribble with a ball on, and that's the reasons why Ben didn't get on. You know, he may do on Tuesday.
And obviously the fact that you've brought Perry Ryan on, we know Perry's had problems, but within the couple of minutes, kept his head in a very volatile situation.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's learned from the Wilstone experience, and you know, I just wanted to be solid in the last couple of minutes, obviously after Nick had been sent off, and have somebody on there that can help us physically and aerially as well, because you know, as you've seen, they chuck long balls in your box and make you defend, and we had to do that.
But obviously, Bristol Salford on Tuesday has now been cancelled. Havant Waterlooville and Canvey will both know, being ball number 72, could be ball 35. Portsmouth that draw on Monday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the draw's Monday, and going into the game, the team that's fortunate enough to win will know where they're going to go and who they're going to play. So yeah, it's great. I mean, it's exciting times. It's a break from the league, and it's exciting for everyone involved. And the fans were great today. Came out and really got behind the whole team, and we needed that today because it was a hostile environment to come into, both on the pitch and off it.
And obviously, we know that there's going to be the opportunity for people to come and see Havant on Tuesday. Quite simply, we need a big crowd at Wesley Park to make it like the Swansea.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it'd be fantastic if we can get a real good crowd up there and get behind us and push us on. And you know, I think it'll be a tough game, as everyone's seen today that was here. You know, they don't roll over Canvey Island. They're our team to play against, and the bigger the crowd, the better for us.
Well, Lee, congratulations. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you. Cheers.
Danny, the Canvey Island manager, just seen your side draw 0-0 against the higher league opposition. You must be pretty happy.
I'm over the moon at the moment. I thought the attitude of the boys was 100%. I thought we dealt with what we worked on Tuesday and Thursday, worked in our favour. And I think we kept the game really tight. And to be honest with you, and I'm not being biased or anything, I didn't think there was a lot in it. I thought we created as much as they created, but so we've got a massive uphill task now to go, and I've got half of them in there on the phone to their bosses and that, trying to get Tuesday afternoon off work. But that's the way it is, and that's the situation we're in. But no, we're in the draw for the draw now on Monday, and we look forward to that. And so we'll dust ourselves down and make sure we're mentally and bodies are right, ready to go again on Tuesday.
Well, Lee mentioned the fact that Canvey did very well with their game plan, which was just disrupt Havant Waterlooville. You did that. I'm guessing we can expect to see more of the same on Tuesday.
Yeah, I think Havant and Lee has probably set up a little bit differently. I think we'll probably go a different way, especially away from home. But I just think it was a very close game, and that, you can see they've got great quality, Havant, and they've got good players in every position and that. And I said to our boys, if everyone gives me a 7 to 8 out of 10 today, then we'll get something out of the game, and that's what we got. But so we're not going to run before we can walk. We're in the draw Monday, but we've got a massive task now on Tuesday night, especially away to Havant. Got a massive long journey, and we'll go there with nothing to lose like we did today, and get in their faces, make it hard for them, and like I said earlier, if we get a bit of lady luck on this side, you never know.
Well, congratulations on the draw. We will see you on Tuesday. We'll chat to you then, Danny.
Yeah,
thank you very much indeed.
Thank
you. So, Lee Roberts with Warren Cummins. Warren, Havant Waterlooville have drawn 0-0. From a player's perspective, are you happy or disappointed?
I think you've got to be content. The thing we last said in the dressing room was, let's make sure we're in the hat come Monday. We did that, albeit we got a draw. We would have preferred to have won, obviously, but I think in hindsight, you know, this could go down as a very good result, because not an easy place to come, wasn't a great pitch. We couldn't play perhaps how we would normally want to play, but we ground it out and we did what we needed to do.
It seemed to be a very bitty game at the end. Nick unfortunately was sent off. It was just one of those games where Havant couldn't get the ball down and play.
Oh yeah, and you got to give credit to the opposition. You know, they worked ever so hard. They got in our faces, and we were never going to play perhaps the passing game that we would normally like to play. The conditions as well, you know, it was a little bit windy, and so it was, as you say, it was a bit bitty. But we said, you know, all throughout the second half, the players are, you know, telling each other, let's grind it out. Whatever we need to do, let's get in the hat.
And obviously, as you've got each other's phone numbers on Monday, I imagine the texting will be going back and forth as to who you've got in the draw.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned. Me personally, I don't care who we get. You know, my only thoughts will be on Tuesday night to beat Canvey I, and then if we get through against that, then I'll look to whoever it is. But it's, you know, that's the draw is actually secondary now. It doesn't matter.
And obviously, if you had a message for the fans on Tuesday, as a player, what would it be?
Well, obviously, the more help we can get vocally from them, the better. You know, it gives the lads a lift. You know, if you get that extra 2 or 3%, you know, it can be the difference between winning and losing the game.
Well, Warren, congratulations on the draw. We will speak to you Tuesday. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.